Welcome back to Box Office Now, where we go over the latest box office results for the week. Starting with the movies that debuted this weekend, we have Book Club: The Next Chapter. Off of its $30 million budget, it got a $10.5 million debut, so it kind of missed the mark, but we'll see where it goes. Fool's Paradise, we don't know the budget actually, but it did pretty low for considering how many stars are in it. It only got to $465,000 for its debut. And then we have Hypnotic, off of its $97 million budget, only getting up to $2.8 million for its debut. Kind of surprising considering it's Ben Affleck as the lead, but we'll see where it goes. Maybe it just got outshined by some other movies. And then we have Knights of the Zodiac, off of its $90 million budget as well, only getting up to $5.2 million for its debut. This one kind of surprised me because it was completely off my radar, and it came out to be the second best movie of the weekend, so that's awesome. Now on to the other movies at the box office. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 going up to $536 million. They're honestly, I think they're gonna break even with this, and I think it really shocked the internet to see that Marvel is actually doing successful. But this is one movie I kind of expected to break even, and I'm glad it is, and I don't look stupid. Love Again also went up to 7.5. Last week it was at 2.4, so you know, it's something. I don't think I'm too interested in it though. Sisu as well got up to $10 million for its box office. Last week it was at 6, so you know, it went up a little bit. Hopefully it can make some more money throughout the weeks, because I don't know if video on demand is going to do it. They did have a $9 million budget, so that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping this movie was going to do a lot better just for the gore factor, but it is what it is. The Big George Foreman movie went up $1 million. It's now at $5.8 million off of its $48 million budget. Evil Dead Rise just keeps rising through the box office. Now they're at $132 million. Last week they were at 97, so it's just going to keep going probably for a little bit longer, I'd imagine. But this definitely means that we're getting more Evil Dead, because it's definitely surpassing the 2013 Evil Dead movie, even though I consider that to be a better movie in general. But this just means more Evil Dead, so awesome. The Covenant also went up $1 million, kind of disappointingly. It had an $82 million budget, so this is a huge bomb. This had Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and I really wanted to see it, but I couldn't fit it into my schedule. But this is just sad because it's a Guy Ritchie film. It just looks awesome, and it really didn't get anything at the box office, which is kind of shocking. Mario also went up $100 million. It is now at $1.2 billion. Last week it was at 1.1, so this movie as well is just going to keep going, especially because it just got released in the other markets not too long ago, so this definitely has a little bit longer. I'm very curious if it's going to get to 1.5, because I was just throwing that out there, and if it happens, that's going to be really funny. The Pope's Exorcist also went up to $70 million. It was at 66 last weekend. I didn't think it was going to go up at all because it went to streaming, went to video on demand. So, but it's still in the box office. Air as well. Air went onto Amazon Prime, and it still garnered some sales at the box office this weekend. It was at 81 million. Now it's at 87. We watched it. It's an amazing movie. I might make a review because it was pretty good. But yeah, movie's still kicking. I don't know if it's going to hit 135 million, but we'll see. And then John Wick 4 getting $15 million at the box office, bringing them up to $421 million off of their $150 million budget. So I'm very curious to see how long this movie's at the box office, because this is months ago at this point, and it's still kicking, still getting, you know, $15 million a week. So we'll just have to pay close attention. Kenny Reeves is killing it. Films coming this week, we got Fast X. This is probably going to be my go-to if we go out this weekend, but this is obviously just another Fast and the Furious movie. Will it satisfy us? It looks ball to the wall crazy this time around, so hopefully it can satisfy us. That'd be nice. And then you have The Master Gardener, which, you know, I do like the cast. I do like Martin Scorsese, but this just isn't my type of gangster flick, you know. This is more of a drama for me that I'm not really digging. But there's also Robots, which is a romance comedy, kind of like a dark romance comedy about these two people's robots that fall in love with each other, and they have to go find their robots that look just like them. Not really for me, but you know, it looks interesting. I'll give them that. Maybe I'll rent it at some point. And then we have Sanctuary, which this one completely was off my radar because it did not look too appealing to me myself, but it does look like it can appeal to some people's sense of humors. If you're a dark, you got a dark humor set, but yeah, that's what's coming to the box office this weekend. Also coming to streaming, we have White Men Can't Jump. I actually didn't know this was gonna go to streaming. Apparently, it's hitting Hulu this Friday. I thought it was gonna go to the box office, but it's not. So I originally wrote it off because of that, but maybe I'll check it out and make a review. Tell you guys what I think about it. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna top the original. You know, Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson were just incredible in that, and that really isn't even their best movie. But Jack Harlow is just not for me in this case. I like some of his music, but this is just not it. And the trailer kind of turned me off a little bit too, but I'll watch it and let you guys know if it sucks. Anyway, guys, that's it for today's show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Wolf Pack. Peace.